We're looking at the preacher curl this time. This preacher curl, the beauty about preacher curls is that they really do hit the bicep. One of the most important parts of bicep training is the flexibility, folks. I've had injuries. I know what it's like to damage the bicep from just doing preacher with no balance. Just make sure to do balance work as well. Just to make a few valid points about this particular piece of equipment. You don't need to keep screwing this guy actually. There's so many different attachments, right? But when you do adjust for a tall person, small person, whatever, so I'd be reasonably tall, I suppose 5'10". So I'm going to leave it here. You don't need to screw this guy back into position, just leave it as it is, unless you're even in that position for a long period. It's 59, 60 kilos in weight, but the padding on the seat and the padding on the actual arm pad itself is just fantastic. It really is impressive. So when you get into position itself with the preacher and you lift off, you're kind of holding this position here, up to the full and back down again. This hits the bicep. I'll show you that muscle in a second, but there's two different variations of this bar as well, which is the EZ curl bar. I'll just show you the other narrow variation. The narrow variation itself works the outer part of the bicep, and the wide part works on the middle and the inside of the bicep as well. So this position here, I know I'm just focusing on the actual bar itself and the movements as opposed to the platform or the bench itself, but I'm just doing that for a specific reason. So going narrow works on the outer part, going wide works on the inner part in the middle. But the bench itself, 59 kilos, York barbell, STS, preacher bench. I think it's fantastic, really heavy duty, like all the STS equipment. Brilliant product.